What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Four Square Podcast. As always, it's your boy, Jeff.
It's your boy, Alex.
It's a parade summer city here! You know what the fuck going on, baby? Yes, sir!
For those who don't know, this is Max.
You should know by now.
You should know.
You should know
if
by
you
now.
don't know, that's Max.
And before we get started, Lucas felt congested again. Please drink some goddamn tea, bro. Like, come on now. All right, drink some tea.
I get it,
Feel
bro.
better.
I get it.
You put in that work, though. We
You know,
appreciate you for that. Go ahead and do
UGA
your thing.
UGA,
Drink some tea.
They got the sick bitches walking around and shit. So them sick motherfuckers, they'll get some motherfuckers sick.
For sure.
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing?
Hey, man. Summer is approaching. Summer means good vibes.
I feel you on that.
Great.
Summer means sundress season.
Ooh wee, boy, I can't wait for that. Ooh,
parade.
ooh. Ain't nothing like sundress season.
Inside your city.
Sundress season coming to a city near you.
It's festivals, baby.
Hey, man.
Oh, but festivals. Yes. Put that shit on. Go outside, get drunk, get day drunk, go home, be sleep by 10.
Be safe wherever you go this summer.
For real.
Wherever you do this summer, whatever festivals, concerts, activities, anything you want to do, make sure it's good vibes.
Good
music,
time.
especially good music.
Yeah, especially good music for real. And we have a special guest, the first guest of season 3, my good friend, Paul Matthews, a.k.a. ThePabloRamon.
What's going on, boy?
What's good, my boy? How you doing? How you living? Paul, welcome to the
This
show.
light skinned motherfucker. What's up?
Right. Another
another
light
light
skin.
skin, look.
Another light skin.
We're balanced out.
Light
We're balanced
skins,
out.
light skins unite, bro. Light skins unite.
Yeah, we the Golden State Warriors.
We're balanced out.
Damn. So what's going on?
Shit.
Just like that.
Ain't nothing much, man. Just happy to be here. Happy for the opportunity, I'm in this bitch.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, so give a quick little synopsis of the type of music that you do.
I do R&B music and Latin music. Most of the time, I'm putting it together to make some type of Spanish R&B or something with that type of feel. I use most of my influences, put them all together, and I feel like I got my own distinct sound now. So that's what's up.
What made you pick specifically like the Spanish route to combine Spanish R&B? What made you try to get into that niche?
I mean, if you don't speak English in America, you speak Spanish. That's like the second most spoken language. So I just always wanted the advantage over my competition. I'm just a competitive ass nigga at the end of the day, though. So
It expands your crowd, for real.
Yup.
It does, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Learn another language with our sponsor. But
Duolingo. Babbel. Duolingo, sponsor us.
right, but
Rosetta Stone.
no, for real, like,
Yeah.
learn another language, man. Like all jokes aside, like learning a second language, a third language, even unspoken language, learning what's it?
Sign language.
ASL. Like learn
American Sign
learn yeah. Learn
What about
language?
German Sign Language, Alex? Discriminatory.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even talking about ASL. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot. I'm sorry, all my people that they wouldn't know because they don't listen. They don't hear.
So going back to music, I think because the last time we talked about music was back in 2021, and I know a lot of heat has dropped since then. So what are some artists, or maybe even albums that you guys been listening to lately that you're like, yo, like people need to listen to this right here?
Hey man, I'm gonna just start off.
Show them how to stunt. Show them how to stunt. Show them how to stunt. It's showing how to stunt.
Davido just came out with a new album
Okay.
recently that he dropped.
Is it better than Burna Boy's album though?
He's scrolling.
So
He said nah.
this album is called Timeless.
Okay.
Bro, I've been hooked onto this album that like my wallpaper is now the album's wallpaper.
Bitch.
Like I have been like cause
This nigga
Davido
said the
been,
album's
he,
wallpaper.
He been
Right.
he been underneath.
Cover art.
He been chilling.
about your
No, 'cause
wife?
his cover art is fire.
Yeah.
Yo,
What about your
wait,
wife?
What about your girlfriend?
Oh man, I love my wife. She know I love her.
Uh-huh.
She know what it is. Babe.
Be fucking for real. You can't see that. I got a privacy
Where's the
screen.
blue button?
Ain't no boo bun yet.
Boo.
I got a privacy
There
screen.
you go. Nah.
But Yeah, no, Davido came out with an album called Timeless. So, for those who enjoy Afrobeat, that album is phenomenal. So I encourage everybody to go check that one out. And so, yeah, Afrobeat has been coming on a wave, bro. Like Rema, Burna Boy, AOJ,
No, yeah, Burna Boy's album
Burna Boy,
went hard last year.
Hard,
Him
like, coming through.
Almost every fucking TikTok was that last.
Last was.
Am I tweaking or didn't like somebody prove that he was like stealing music or some shit?
Oh, for real?
Not even sampling.
Burna Boy like stealing people's samples?
Fully jugging some shit.
Like they beats and stuff?
No, like words.
I don't know. We're going to have to fact check that one, bro.
That's crazy.
Maybe I'm tweaking. I don't know.
Conspiracy!
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You can look.
We're gonna look it up.
We'll look it up later.
We'll look it up.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So what else kind of new music y'all been listening to, man?
What about that new Bad Bunny, Paul?
New Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, baby.
Came out with an album last year.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably only like 3 songs from it.
Really?
He came out with his album in 2020. Y'all gonna look him at Ghana. That's like his peak. Like I don't think he's ever gonna come out with an album that good again.
He doesn't need to.
Not saying his other albums aren't bad. His other albums are good as fuck.
So you didn't like Un Verano Sin Ti?
I mean, I didn't like every song.
He doesn't need to come out with a better album, though. I feel like.
No.
Y'all gonna look him at Ghana, bro. But he's coming out with shit that's good though. At the end of the day, but I just don't think he's gonna come out with something like that. Like
it's not that the album was bad. It's just you think the overall quality wasn't as good as his previous album.
No, it's that Yo Hago Look at Ghana was that good.
Okay.
Every album that he comes out with is fantastic, but it's not Yo Hago Look at Ghana. Like that shit is like on a different level.
It be like that for some artists. Some artists, you got that one album that will be your pedestal, and nothing else will be able to measure up to what you did for that particular album. So it happens, and every artist. So I guess for Bad Bunny, that album for him is his pedestal. But he still is always gonna make like a bop. Like if he's ever gonna be on like a feature or just a single or something, like he can always make a bop just in general.
Yeah, man.
That is true.
So probably from like Un Verano Sin Ti, I probably only like.
You like Ojitos Lindos?
Nah, I like Tarot, Me Poto Bonito.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody likes that. That shit is
Aguacero.
I like Ojitos Lindos and Enséñame a Bailar. Those are the 2 songs that I have like on my repeat on my playlist right now.
Okay. Everybody probably like, oh, we know you like Timbo, you know you like Titi Me Preguntó.
So
it ain't that Teteo though. it ain't. It's good, but it ain't like what's coming out right now from the DR. So, album wise, I like Freddie Gibbs. I like Larry June.
Yeah, man, I've been bumping
that June
Larry
from last year.
Man,
Can y'all
what?
put me on? Can y'all put me on a Larry June? Can y'all put me on a Larry June?
Yes.
I'm not hit.
Nigga, don't check me. Nigga, check your bitch.
West
Man,
Coast shit.
I mean that's like a nice afternoon with the windows down, sipping some cool ass sweet tea.
They brought
we just cooling, bro.
Alchemist back.
I love Freddie Gibbs too, though.
Freddie Gibbs is a vibe.
hard.
Love Gibbs.
Honestly, Joey Badass's 2000 album, the follow-up to 1999, was smooth too.
I actually haven't listened to that.
Bro, that one is smooth too. Larry June's on that album too.
I haven't.
You need to listen to Joey Badass, bro. I've been listening to that since high school.
Those are the type of rappers I like. Ain't a lot of mainstreamers I really like, bro.
JID's straight. JID's last one was straight. Decent.
It was decent.
Decent. Smino's shit was
Smino was fly.
Smino's shit was fly.
Yeah.
Nice. So
I
Paul,
still think Noir is probably his best album though. The 2018.
That one's most. That's you play that one over and over and over again.
Yeah, bro.
okay. So Paul, how long you been in your music bag?
I wrote my first song when I was like 10.
Nice.
Like a full complete song. This is before I even knew schemes and different ways to like different places.
Do you still know it? Like, could you recite it?
I saw it the other day though. I'm making a song right now, and I was like, I used this chord progression before, so I went in one of my old song books and just went through, and I saw it. I said, damn, that shit old as fuck. the paper turning brown and everything. I'm like, God damn. So I just was flipping through it, and looking at all the shit I've written over the years, but when it comes to this, actually making everything. I mean, that's just a dream. I always wanted to make everything and just that.
Put it out there.
Put it out there, like make everything, which is hard.
People react how
Very
they
hard.
Yeah.
want to react.
For sure.
Let's say what are some I guess some troubles. I mean, there's always like the possibility for when every new upcoming artist when they start out, it's always with that idea of like, one day I'm gonna get there to the top, to that top list of like where all the big dogs are. So what is that like? What's that uphill battle like for you?
I don't know. I stopped worrying about that. I mean, because I went to MTSU for songwriting, so they have a lot of successful alumni. They got.
Oh yeah, tell them what you majored in.
I majored in commercial songwriting. So, I mean, you major in something like that. Same with the people that did audio production. Same with the people that did music business at that school. You realize that these people, yes, they are famous, but when it comes to differences, it's not really that much different. Probably besides marketing, probably besides sound quality, of course, because they got the backing of a label or they got the money of it. But it's just when you independent and you just on your own, you just gotta grind. And honestly, if you enjoy the grind, then you'll be all right. So I really feel like if you have a struggle, I feel like people that struggle the most are the people that don't necessarily realize the amount of the what it takes and the smarts and the things you need to know in order to do this. And that's why they struggle so hard.
I like that. That's good. That's good, bro.
Respect.
That's
So,
good, bro.
can you like name probably, or how many influences would you say that you had that made you want to do music? Like these artists specifically was like, I want to get into this.
So as a writer and as a singer, probably say Stevie Wonder. My mom loved Brian McKnight and Robin Thicke growing up, so they kind of just rubbed off on me.
Us
I went through a
without
Usher
you.
phase and I went through a Jamie Foxx phase.
Okay.
Them niggas is hard.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx
That's a
got
solid
bangers.
5.
It's not all the time you hear someone say Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
Bro,
Foxx is a talented.
Everybody be
Yeah.
forgetting that Jamie Foxx, that man is talented.
Multi-talented.
I look up
for
to
real.
Jamie. I looked up to Jamie for a minute. Just him being everywhere, him being an actor, him being a singer,
The stamina comic,
comic,
Yeah.
everything.
artist, actor,
Everything.
like that man do it all. But
I am your conscience.
I am fucking up right now.
So I want to go ahead and go back to a music staple that we do here in the podcast called Who You Got. And to start off, I think I want to go ahead and revisit the J. Cole and Kendrick.
You can't compare them.
Not that you comparing, but well, who you got?
well, okay. I think I would like to make this more appropriate by bringing up the last 2 albums that these gentlemen have came out with. So if you give me a sec, because I have both of their albums like I have on repeat.
Well, it was off season.
So off season and then Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like both of these albums were super dope. And what makes these artists so cool is that they are these are grown men. These ain't no little boys just speaking bullshit. Like these are grown men talking about grown man shit. Like and so like when you hear their music, they're coming with a different type of intensity when it comes to like the music and just the words that they're spitting. And so I love both so far. And right now it's still very hard for me to decide who really is gonna get an edge. Like Kendrick's album, like it seemed very more personable of him, like just speaking about like real world stuff, about like how toxic relationships could be, going to therapy, seeing things as a kid that you couldn't really understand, and then understanding them as you get older. Like him going to therapy and him like just being real and being vulnerable with himself. So, like, yeah, Mr. Morale and Big Steppers, that was
perfect.
That was phenomenal. That it was as good as his early work that had swimming pools, that had
Little Kid, Mad
that
City,
had King
Chemical
Kunta,
Butterfly.
like that had like
Section 80.
yeah, like those were like that as far as like he came back hard with a vengeance.
I mean, he definitely never had a bad album.
Not really.
Yeah.
I really don't really.
Don't kill my vibe. You're famous now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Like, and even some of his singles, like the Heart Part 5, like all the heart songs, like super, super good.
Mm-hmm.
So
What about you, Max? Who you got?
There is no king, man. I feel like
I am T'Challa.
no, I'm saying. I mean, even J. Cole said this shit 2014, Forest Hill Drive, Fire Squad, because I've been listening to that shit a lot lately.
One
Yeah.
time for my LA system.
Nah, he was like, shit. I can't remember the line.
Come on now, bro.
I'm blanking on it. Nah, he said, take the crown, destroy it, won't be a king. Doesn't need to be a king.
Mm.
But everybody's amazing in their own right, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But some of these niggas feel like there needs to be a king for their own pride.
Mm-hmm.
And deep down, they just want to be loved.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know the song. I know exactly the song because it's at the end. I know the song. I just cannot think of it right now. Oh my gosh! It's so true. Of like this, there's this idea for men in our heads that we think that if there is no alpha, if there is no top dog, then there is no purpose. Like everybody feels like they have to be the top dog in every single moment of their life, and it's like sometimes you have to step back, and it's okay to just step down from that because at the end of the day, there are just simple things that we just want to be fulfilled. We want to be loved. We want to be appreciated. We want to be respected, and we have this weird ideology that we have to always rule with a force, with a fighting fist. And sometimes you have to come with a sense of vulnerability and love and just that emotion. So, see, but that's why it makes it hard. Like I love both Kendrick and J. Cole because they're both coming with powerful messages that everybody needs to really pay attention to. So
Yeah, man. It's kind of. I mean, I've been listening to Black and Berry, Sweeter Juice too.
Yeah.
Black and Berry. That whole album and Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers, they both very intimate albums. Like, if you really think about it, this is about internal struggle. I mean, you really go back to Good Kid, Mad City. That's also about internal struggle and struggle in community as well.
Hell, Section 82.
Yeah, all of them is about internal struggle and just you fighting your personal battles.
I'm fighting for my life.
What about you,
just-
Paul?
you gotta fight.
Who you got?
Hot take.
That's a tough one,
bro.
tough one, isn't it?
When I always come to them type of debates for me, I always think back of at one point in time was I not averagely paying attention to them, but I knew who they were.
Yeah.
And I think back in middle school, because about that time I was in the trap music hard, and I wasn't. The Chief Keef came around, so I wasn't really listening to. I wasn't really listening to Kendrick and J. Cole like that, but
Yeah.
both of them. I go home and I turn on 106 in Park. I saw both of them in the top 10.
Yeah.
They're always in the top. They're always going to be like Billboard top 100s. They're always going to be like top 10 like artists of like all time, like the goats in the music industry. Like they're always in that mix.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't know. I can't even choose one.
It's
Yeah, with that, I think they have such great marketability in the sense that they can still get deep and still get the same plays as like Lil Baby and other artists that don't really be. I mean, he be saying some stuff sometimes.
You be a young boy.
Yeah, just ignorant shit. But like, they still have this even better marketability in my opinion.
You know what's crazy,
They
bro?
can drop deep shit.
Y'all seen that nigga NBA Youngboy? He was crying about the music that he makes and how he doesn't like making it like that. But a lot of these artists are really stuck in contracts that force them to make these
Type of music.
that type of music.
But it's because I think that unfortunately a lot of times, like how you said, like you guys named multiple different like music degrees that you can get at MTSU. You said like songwriting, music like lyric writing, production. And you said there's music business. I think that's one thing that be like steering people in the wrong direction because a lot of people always think about like the hustle of just get me in the booth, but everybody forgets that there's a business aspect to it. And so for a lot of these like these real greedy like labels, that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna suck you in. They're gonna squeeze you for the ignorant shit, and that's all they want from you. And they're gonna continue to get that out of you because that's the bread, and you gotta still stand by your label. And you probably have all these other law-abiding things in your contract where you're forced to do shit that you don't want to. And so, like, yeah, imagine NBA YoungBoy wanna step into more of like a Kendrick or J. Cole route, and they'd be like, "Nah, we want nigga shit. And
Yeah.
that's all we want." And I'm just like,
Nigga shit.
I mean,
Nigga shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say because because going into music, do you think that there's not so much of an emphasis on the business side that people do get stuck in bad contracts and stuff like that?
dude, like I told you, always wanted to do was make my own shit, because I knew that I didn't want nobody writing. I always wanted to be at least the main person doing everything for me.
Mhm.
You got a lot of people who are talented people. I've met a lot of people. I tried out for American Idol. I met a lot of people like this there. They literally are just singers or rappers.
and that's all they do.
That's it.
That's
And in my mind, it took me so long. It was hard for me. It took me a long time to actually understand and realize that there's people out here that just do that and cannot write. And I'm like, if you can sing, you can write. No.
I mean, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people like that. I mean, Neo has his own music, but Neo has written a lot of bangers for other artists.
It's creativity.
Even he who is incarcerated wrote a lot of
Talking
bangers.
about R. Kelly.
A lot of them.
Yep.
Cancel.
I was like, well,
See,
that's the end of Foursquare. Thank y'all for no,
right. I mean, so when you see these guys like, Neo, Kelly, Babyface, these guys have written music. Even Pharrell, like these guys have written music for people.
Yeah, even Pharrell.
And-
Well, Pharrell makes his own music. His music is good.
Producing.
But
All of them
those
make
people,
One of the best producers.
they have literally like
They understood.
they stayed relevant. Neo, Kelly, Pharrell, like all those people, even though their music might be more in like the 2010, 2005 range,
90s.
but the 90s range, that's where like they were out and popping in the forefront. But since then, they have been making their bread just by saying, "Hey, I got a good song for you."
But it's
That's all they doing. It's just
what's-
handing songs out.
what's crazy is that like even nowadays, like because songs are so much simpler, would you say that like it's easier to write songs since like it's more about the marketability of it, or it actually is harder?
It is hard writing a song.
Really?
People still want to be authentic, and then they I feel like people would correct me if I'm wrong. People still want to try to figure out how can I create my own sound, my own music,
That's
my
hard.
own voice, and I feel like that the more music that's produced, the harder that something's gonna be more authentic.
Right.
So
I mean, when you talk about authenticity, I always be trying to. When people say I need to find their own sound, it's kind of hard because most of the time when I'm approached by a producer and they say they need a writer or they have an artist that they don't really write, they need to find their own. They gotta find their own sound. They don't have their own sound. They're just a singer. They just a rapper. You got to find the right writer that fits them.
the writer or producer, because even like Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin is under so many different artists, but he is a part of.
You what?
You MTSU grad too?
No, that's Take Keith.
Take
Keith,
Keith.
yeah. Metro Boomin. What's another one? DJ Mustard.
Yeah.
Mustard on a big
No,
hoe.
nah.
Like,
Him making the same damn song all 2014.
but he still is making money off of it. If it ain't broke, don't fix
Let me
it.
tell y'all how hip hop and R&B work, right? So, in country music and pop music, that's what I mainly wrote back in MT, and I thank God for it because country music is the best. Listen to lyrics of country music. That is the best written music out there.
It is actually really deep.
Deep, like that. That makes you a better writer.
Like
Talking about
Not
like
country
Luke,
pop,
talking
but
about like Luke
country.
Bryan and
Country.
I'm
I'm
be
talking
honest, bro.
that.
Brantley Gilbert
That
and them
Chris
people.
Stapleton, Tennessee Whiskey, that shit goes hard.
deep.
Bro.
Hey yo, Tennessee Whiskey be sounding so like you want to cry. That Tennessee Whiskey.
So when it comes to that,
Like,
it's like if you did not write, if you wrote the song, wrote it, had anything to do with the writing of the song, you get writing credit. But in hip hop and R&B, the producer's always in the writing credits. That's just how that business works.
So
you
even
see
if Timberland didn't write it,
yeah, you see Timberland, you see Mustard, you see all these guys in the writing credits, and they just made the beat.
Mustard, DJ Drama, like a lot of those people who are still like even Dr. Dre, like he's still probably getting credits for like stuff that's getting sampled off of stuff that he
samples is
originally
gross.
created, and then that's how he still like that's how people like Dr. Dre continues to get because it's all in the business world is all called residuals.
yeah,
It's residuals, dividends. Like all of the back end pay that comes later. But a lot of people be focused on the I want to get paid now, and a lot of times the front end pay is nowhere near as good as the back end pay. Because the back end pay that shit could last for years.
Yeah, in the business,
Still does.
when it comes to sampling, man, like you gotta actually realize like copyright. That's what copyright's for. It's for protection. It's for whenever somebody use your shit, you can legally get them to pay you up. So when they put all them samples, when they make a beat and you see like 15 people that wrote the damn song and half of them fucking are dead, but their copyrights are still protecting their music from way back from 1970, like late 79.
Family still seeing that.
It's
money?
gonna be damn near impossible to try to like swipe away like Stevie Wonder's music because he's been relevant for like 4 decades.
Yeah.
Now his music, it's
Like-
gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time for his music to be in public domain, though.
Yeah.
Shit, what about Quincy Jones? He been in the game for a long time.
He's still alive. So
better
when it
say,
comes to like, so the copyright law got I don't think it got revised. It came into play in 1979, like February 1979, if I remember correctly. Don't kill me, O'Brien. But that was my professor that taught me that. O'Brien and Ouellette, don't kill me. But before that, they have different standards of copyrights, how long they last, compared to the ones after February 79 and after. So the fact that Quincy Jones and Stevie Wonder both made music before 79 as well as after 79 it's going to be tricky.
Because they got grandfathered into that, really.
Yeah, and then also I think the one before 79, well, both of them, I think they also are life of author plus whatever more numbers is after that.
Even those people in that time period, because even like Smokey Robinson is still probably getting residuals from off of his stuff, and that man is still going on tour, and that man is how old, and he's still getting money and still getting yes, but he's still up there. Like Smokey Robinson, shit, the Isley Brothers
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
are
Isley Brothers
still
yeah.
to this day.
James Brown is still getting paid to this day. He's the most simple person in all of hip hop history.
James Brown,
James
Wow.
Brown.
and that man been dead since
Fun
like
fact.
2002,
Seven.
like 2007 when he died.
2006.
Yeah.
Around that time.
And so he been gone for a long time, and he probably still racking up checks.
Oh boy, let me tell you.
his
You
his
remember-
estate is
I lived-
still probably something
You know,
ridiculous.
I lived in Augusta. You know, he's from Augusta. So you know they got a whole.
How many statues of
they
James
got
Brown?
A statue of him right in the middle, and he got a street name and all that shit for him. You know, he's still making money. He's still blasting his music in downtown Augusta, bro. Like that shit. Like,
Crazy.
People like him are like,
And whenever it goes to public domain, he won't be making that money no more. He won't be going to his family no more. But they can always like
they can rehash anything.
They can always
Because even in like even in certain songs, like Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles, the Masters plays that because the Masters is always in Augusta, and so every single time they play it, I bet you Ray Charles' estate is always gonna cash a check off
Charles
that.
But this is another thing. This is another thing though.
Ray Charles from
You can submit. So this is for the writers. This is for all my writers. I have a cousin that does music in Arkansas, and he ain't got it. I know a lot of niggas in Arkansas ain't got it. Get with a PRO. If you write music, get with a PRO. Get with ASCAP. Get with BMI. Get with GMR. CSAC. You ain't gonna get in that, but get in them three. Cause CSAC is invitation only, and they're like for like
What are these that you're naming?
they're performing rights organizations. These are the organizations that you register with. You know, you might have to pay like a one-time member fee to get in, but you
had a baby.
damn, that's crazy. You submit you put your lyrics in there. Well, you don't put your lyrics, but you submit your songs. They protect your songs. They track how many times these get played. They track the amount of money, you know, these songs make. If you get these, you know, protected through that way as well, then your sound recordings and your lyrics also can help you keep the money coming after the copyright's up. Copyright is just going to protect you legally. ASAP is going to put it under your name.
All right,
And we're
ready?
back. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you real quick. As a songwriter and a music artist, we actually talked a little bit earlier. Do you find yourself not listening to music as much because you don't want to gain influence from other artists?
It's not that I don't want to gain influence. I just don't listen.
Why?
I do not know. I make so much. I'm always having something in my head. I'm always like just creating. I just never really listen. The only music I listen to is what's ever on my playlist. But whatever song that just like caught my eye, and I've been listening to like crazy all the time. I'm an oldie, bro. I listen to old music most of the time.
What decade? 70s, 80s?
Let's say you
70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Man, listening to Run DMC.
That shit was ass.
Grandmaster
Oh
Flash.
my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
60s.
Uh-oh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It was terrible, bro. 90s rap was probably good. Was good.
Was Pete?
80s rap.
Let's
nah.
say
Late
we
80s.
talking about like artists like Big Daddy Kane and Run DMC.
Yeah, New York was
and
running
Black
it at that
Thought
time.
and
Yeah, late 80s cool, but that early shit, Sugar
That
Free,
early
Sugar,
70s
Sugar Bear Hill, whatever the fuck.
Sugar
Hill Gang.
Hill Gang. No.
Grandmaster Flash.
That's a walking down the street. And I'm about to get on my hose. I'm about to go
Curtis
in.
Blow.
Man, I'm about to look at my toes.
Curtis
We out
Blow.
Here and
Yeah, Curtis
To the
Blow.
hip
Nah.
hop. Hip to the hip to the hip hop. It don't stop going to the
Bad,
Now that's hip hop.
to the rhythm of the booty. I'm like, they
Yeah,
wasn't
I
saying
listen
shit
to
back
those.
then either, though.
I listen to a lot of.
doom 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 doom.
It's not that I don't know. Like I'll listen to some, of course. I'll listen to new music like when it's. Most of the time I hear new music when I go out and I in the streets,
just zone
in the
out.
club. I'm like,
Shazam.
oh, this is nice.
When he's in the streets.
Yep, Siri.
Yeah,
My Siri in Spanish. I be like, oh yeah, Siri, cat. Yeah, so, no, I don't really. I like to be in shit. I just work, music, play video games. That's it.
You really be to yourself.
Yep.
I feel that, bro.
Hey man, it be like that sometimes, man.
For sure, for sure.
I don't even listen to my own music after I put it out.
That's interesting.
Really?
That's really interesting.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're listening to it, producing
Well, yeah.
it, you
I
probably
told you, I listen to that shit. Every song I've made on Spotify, on Apple Music, or wherever you listen to music and hear my stuff, I've heard that shit about a million times before you even heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it in my imagination before I put it in a tangible form.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that shit.
you ever play your music for people? Like if they come through, you like play
Yeah,
it?
if they want to hear something, there you go.
You're not finna force that shit upon them.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like you know what make music, you know what I'm saying?
No, because some people be like that. Hey, yo, check out my new mixtape. Check out my new EP.
And that should be ass.
They hustling. They hustling, though. I commend them for it, but
Get your SoundCloud ass up out of here, nigga.
Right. Man, that SoundCloud link was crazy in the 2016.
I haven't updated my SoundCloud in a long time. I forgot my password, so.
Nobody even on SoundCloud no more.
Bro,
I still got music on there, bro. I'm still
bro, my brother still be listening to SoundCloud shit.
SoundCloud's
bro.
still big, though, in, like, Puerto Rico and DR and, in like, in the Caribbean, though.
Even realer.
You said what?
Real niggas know about spit realer.
Bro, nobody on that old-ass shit no more.
That old-
Old-ass shit.
Niggas remember that shit though?
Yeah, I do.
The LimeWire.
Yeah, right. LimeWire, Dat Piff, Hip Hop DX.
Hell yeah. I used to go on that website, and I used to get my memory card from my PSP.
You get viruses.
And I used to download all the music on my memory card from PSP.
Shit used to be
But
right
they wouldn't
there.
have all the music though. You look up an artist that had like one song or two songs from that nigga. I'm like, fuck.
Virus.
And I've been right there in class on Dat Piff. That's where I listened to Our Future and Joey Badass back in the day. Boy.
Worried about the album, son. Shouts out to Ty Dolla. Shouts out to Haji Daddies. Shouts out to Left Brizzle.
Man, can you believe that song is 11 years old, bro?
Shouts out to Damian. Shouts out
That
to
song is
Frankie
11
Ocean.
years old.
Frank Ocean was an underground like SoundCloud
Our
nigga.
Future, bro.
It was our
Bruh.
future.
Crazy.
Wolfgang.
That was
Wolfgang,
that was the era.
Yeah,
That was,
that
era.
was
You had to
time.
be there for that.
Loiter Squad shit.
That whole 2010s.
You know, well, Tyler, he actually mentioned, like, he makes, subtle references to it in his, new album that he kind of redropped, the deluxe part, I guess, the unreleased stuff that he just dropped not too long ago.
Okay.
And he actually makes references to it, and it's like, if you're a fan, and you've been a fan for that long, you kind of, like, catch that shit, and you're like, oh, my God, like, this nigga been making music for a long-ass time.
Long ass.
Like, relevant.
But going back to what you said about the 2010s, it was a pretty big shift in how hip hop was from like 2010 to 2015, and then the later half of the decade.
It's like
Like a
grunge type
completely
shit.
different
Culture, bro.
vibe.
Our whole culture, like when we say 2010s, what's funny is we're not even talking about the whole 2010s. It's not like the 2000s where like niggas was wearing big ass shorts all the way to 2009, bro.
Yeah,
Big
We're
ass
talking about like
jump
when we
jeans.
say 2010s, we literally talking about from like 2010 to like 2013.
Yep.
Yeah.
After 2014 to like 2016, it was different.
Wait,
2017 to
you
2019.
said 2010 to 2013.
We started dropping.
That's middle school and high school for us.
Yeah.
Middle school for me, yeah.
So now let's think about it. All the artists that was popping at that time: Chief Keef,
Chief Keef, Drake,
Maybach
J.
music.
Cole,
J. Cole,
Kendrick,
Meek Mill came out.
Meek Mill.
Meek Millie.
Bro, Maybach music was killing it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, maybe
Yeah, that was the era of the super
Rick,
groups.
bro. Rick Ross,
Money,
Meek
Future,
Mill,
Maybach,
Future
Ace
was
Hood,
getting hot. Future was getting hot, bro.
Future, like
Yeah.
same damn time.
And
Like
you had the old trap niggas from like 2000s, like T.I.
Yep.
You had Jeezy. You had all them still going crazy.
still
in that.
going in. Alicia Keys was still making good music.
Even
Usher came
Migos
out with
was
some.
young. Migos was like high schoolers.
Yeah. That's where it started.
Migos-
Once Versace came out with that
Yeah,
triple
Versace
flow,
was
then
crazy.
it was a rap. That was a rap.
That's when it changed.
Oh, Hannah
That's really when
Montana.
it
Hannah
changed.
Montana.
Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana. Nigga, if that was not your dance move with the 2010s, bro, you didn't know how to dance, bro.
Yeah.
Every
This was not your shit right here.
single time, bro. I'd be like, hey,
B.O.B. was out, bro.
B.O.B. Oh, shit.
Y'all remember that song, We Still in This Bitch? I still play that shit.
Yep.
fraud niggas.
'Cause that's when
Fraud
T.I.
niggas. That's that shit I don't
That's
like.
when T.I. and Floyd had gotten that fight. Floyd Mayweather got in that fight. And he got in the song he said, "You try to disrespect me, Blackie, that no lie." I'm like, nigga, you got your ass whooped.
No, you got your ass.
And that's what they did that about. They said I got two black eyes.
Where they at,
They
though?
do. Like,
Fine.
come on, bro.
Mine was killing. Bro, I
Fine
missed
era.
Era. Y'all don't understand. Like when we raving about this was literally our life.
It was crazy.
like
What?
the eighth grade dance. All we were doing was just jumping. We wouldn't.
Formative years.
We didn't give a
No. We was hitting the red nose.
The red
We
nose.
she gonna shake it.
Yeah.
like a red nose. Hey, like
That was still the era, like towards
Twerks.
the end of like
jerk.
every year had a new
Cat
dance.
Daddy.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cat Daddy.
Daddy. I was killing that shit.
Style,
You had the
wop.
jerk coming out.
Yeah.
Stanky
The
leg.
Dougie. Then the Dougie came out like in 2010.
Yeah.
like, bro.
Yeah, the jerk was
That
2009. The Dougie was 2010. Beef It Up was 2011. 2012 was Gangnam Style. 2013 was what was that? WAP. And then 2014 was Drop That Thump It On. 2015 was
Bay Area was
Wine.
killing it in the dance scene. though.
Don't drop that thumb.
Bay Area was
There was a new
Hey.
dance every day. I mean,
Now
every
niggas
year,
don't
bro.
want to dance no more. Though.
People don't like dancing. People just be standing at the wall, just people watching.
That's literally why I go to Latin clubs.
It's a sex.
That's literally why I want to
Band
dance.
clubs. Hey, the club in Athens. When we was bar hopping. and
Oh,
then
Tropical? Yeah.
When we went to Tropical, bro, we was sweating up a storm. Though.
Every time me and him go somewhere like that, we in that bitch.
dancing
Plaza.
our ass.
Go to Plaza.
Plaza. Where's that? Antioch?
Plaza's in Antioch.
Antioch. That's a good place.
Like, bro. But that's where people, bro, just go dance.
Actually dance. Shit.
Go dance.
That's
and
what's
have a
crazy
good
though. That's
time.
what I tell people when we was little, like in the 2000s, and we saw all the music videos. We saw in the music videos people like that's what actually made me want to make music. Is watching
Video Vic.
Caught Up,
Music video
Caught Up by
at that
Usher.
time
The
was-
video Vic. There was no IG models. It was video.
Video
Vixen.
Vic.
It was video, bro.
They were just built different.
the
built
best,
natural.
best music video.
You never see them. They had no social media. You didn't know who the fuck they was. Didn't even know their name.
I ain't gonna.
They was
bro,
in the video. You was like,
Now go hold
Yep.
you. The best music videos during that time. Every Chris Brown music video was fire because it had everything. It had, of course, it had fine women there.
And that nigga did a
But
flip.
that man was dancing like every single time. She want that lovey, that kiss. Like
Yeah, even Neo was dancing
In the
too.
middle of
yes,
Neo,
middle of the
Usher.
street.
Usher. Yep.
middle of the street.
Bro,
Usher was
all
dancing,
music videos
Neo
was hard.
dancing. Like T-Pain was dancing.
Yep.
Even the niggas that wasn't dancing, it was hard. Like
To even Fat Joe lean back. That's a simple ass dance, but he's still
His
dancing.
big ass.
every genre, like I used to literally sit up and watch VH1 when they used to play their music videos, 106 in Park after school. I saw music
All
videos
their
all the
music
time, and that's
videos.
what made me want to make music. I wanted to be the main character in the music video.
But now everybody, all they doing is just doing this shit. just
It's either that
Dance.
or they doing some simple thing around a whole bunch of just girls barely twerking. Barely.
And they just standing there just like, yeah, you know what it is. Gang,
Yeah.
gang. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
when I
lame.
when I come out with a music video, I'm most definitely I'm not even gonna like lip sync in it. I want to actually be like a short story.
That's what's up.
Like pertaining to the song, just a short story. It's gonna be something different, but I want to bring back the storytelling back and everything.
Shoot, if you heard going back to Big Steppers, if you listen to We Cry Together, that music video was hilarious.
Yeah.
But it was so real because everybody knows that toxic couple that just be jawing in at each other, just saying stupid shit, and at the end, what they do? Fucking. Like,
That's what it
Why you
is.
say it like that?
come on, bro.
What it is though, bro. I mean, niggas, they don't actually take care of themselves, and that's the whole point. He's trying to tell you, this is what y'all look like. Y'all look fucking ridiculous.
You look dumb.
Get some help.
This how y'all sound.
So like,
Stop it. Get some help.
so back in like early 2010s, what was some songs that like were just running the like you ain't even know is still one of the like many songs from like early 2010s that I still play to this day.
I'm a Boss by Meek Mill and Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
That was my walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
That was
You hear that shit? You know what's happening. You know what's going on.
going on. Shit.
Yup.
Bang. I was like, yo, like that was
Just
my walk up
come
for
in,
baby.
come in high.
Because you know what the fuck going on, bro. Like I'm a boss. I'm about to blast this shit. Back up. Back up.
What was you blasting in middle school, nigga?
That was
Oh, I thought it was something else. I'm like, these niggas on that time.
Ace Hood, bro, Bugatti.
Yep.
I woke up in that nigga who got it.
That shit was hard, bro.
That was hard, man. So Boss, Bugatti, we still in this bitch. I'll say Ball by T.I. was hard, bro.
yeah.
That was hard as fuck.
Hustle Hard by Ace Hood.
King shit, Yo Gotti and T.I., bro.
Yeah.
Man, Hustle Gang was killing it too.
They didn't care.
They had Whoa Kimosabi out,
Y'all
I
might
was
not.
in there.
Doe B.
And then you had that
Oh,
Paris.
I'm so hood.
The whole My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Shit, niggas in Paris.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Ye was killing it though. Ye was killing it too.
Paris was
Otis.
going in, bro.
Yeah.
Or even that Paris Martin music. Or Aston Martin music.
This nigga said Paris and Martin. I said, what is that?
That was Drake's remix.
Aston Martin music.
Yeah. That nice pineapple.
Did y'all watch
nice
Flea No
pineapple.
Belt? Flea No Belt, like the people that used to make cartoon parodies of the rappers online. Oh my god, them niggas feel like Flea No Belt, something like that. They used to make Young Money parodies and shit. We
Yeah,
are Young
all
Money.
those artists, even shit, Plies. Plies was still like making dope music.
I ain't know who that nigga was till he said sweet pussy sad.
Plies,
She said, oh, God, I didn't know.
That pussy was sweet. Oh. Suck on them little titties like
Plies.
like nigga, what?
I never knew.
Wait a
that-
minute, who
that
sings?
was.
She rocking that thing. The Dream.
Yeah.
The Dream was still making good
Kurt
music.
Cobain came out with something, and I was like, who is this
Drinking
nigga?
my cup.
Oh,
He made that song.
I got
and
that
did
drink in my
That-
cup.
Every bad bitch you know was singing that
drink
song.
in my
I know
cup.
you want that baby, want somebody.
Yeah, that swag
up.
music. Yo.
Hold
It
up.
came down, hold
shut the
up,
fuck
get
up.
the gang.
I hop out
Hold
the
up,
bed, turn my swag on.
Hold up.
Take a look at every what's up.
Oh, my nigga Soulja Boy, when that nigga came to the scene, boy, I was a little ass kid. I'm like,
Man,
this is
Soldier
nigga.
Boy pioneered
Shoot.
this whole thing.
Pretty
bro.
boy swag. All the girls.
Let
on
me
my-
get a shoot.
What I pretty
me
boy
get a
swag.
Pioneered this whole thing, man.
Girls, they own me.
Everybody pay attention. Cause this right here is my pretty boy swag. Hey, pretty boy swag. Hey.
Bro, every dance, bro, homecoming dance, 9th grade, 10th grade year. That's all the fuck we was
All
doing.
you hear was, girl, the way you moving.
Got me in the
Oh,
trash.
they still play that bitch.
Yo, dash, bro.
I hear that song. I know what's happening.
We missed the show, he put it on me.
Woo, wee.
Then shawty say, all the way, turn up. Like,
Man. Yeah, early 2010s was different.
It was
that was
lit.
a.
I mean,
that
just
was
the
an
whole
era,
culture, bro. It was like
Niggas was actually
we was on
smart,
kick,
for
bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I got stories about kick, bro.
Oh, nah, all the hoes was on kick.
Good Lord.
We'll say that for after hours. We'll say that for after hours.
After hours, no.
Say that for
We'll
after
say
hours.
that
Wow,
for after
son.
hours later, bro. Kick was a different.
Instagram had just came out,
That
bro.
was a
And
different
at
beast.
one point in time, Instagram wasn't even out on Android, so I had to wait till that bitch was available for Android.
That
Then when I
initial-
got it, you
that
take a
first-
picture and you deep fry that bitch in effects.
Oh, God.
Nigga come out looking like a whole different.
You know what I'm saying? That
with the,
extra pastel motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
like somebody
God.
colored your shit.
That was crazy.
Had little filters
You know
on.
what I'm saying? You got that big ass checker belt on and shit, bro.
Oh, me. Nigga, hoodies and cargo shorts was like my go-to outfit.
Bro, it was hoodies, cargo, Sperry's.
Sperry's with the Nike Elites.
Nike
With the
Elites.
Nike Elites, son.
Nike Elites.
We always had Sperry's on. in
Fucking
the
Nike
days,
Elites.
bro. We didn't care, bro. And Coach always got pissed at us for wearing Sperry's.
Nike
Sperry's.
Elites, baby.
My brother's so country. I told him I want some Sperry's. He said, "What the hell are them?" So he took me to the store. He said, "Nigga, you just want some boat shoes?" He said, "Boat shoes." So he went. He got me these off-brand ass Sperry's. I rocked them though. Niggas are dumb. They was like, "Oh, you them Sperry's, you got hard." I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know, these is off the wall.
"These is Terry's."
Oh, the way
These is dairies.
the way niggas would sag skinny jeans back in the day, boy, was insane.
Oh, it
Oh,
was because
skinny jeans with a snapback on the belt loop.
Everybody,
Yup.
everybody,
And Obey or
everybody
Supreme.
would wear skinny jeans.
Levi
and then
501s, bro.
You would go to Spencer's and get those spike belts.
Yep.
And we would wear that around, and everybody would fashion because our school had uniform. So
Yeah.
we had to. You could only rock so much, so it would always be based off of the shoe, the spike belt, or you go to Spencer's and you get the bracelets. Like
Yeah,
that
your
was
ass
the
be
style.
looking real
Shit.
fucking crazy.
We
You
was
looking
looking
back at it, it looking
goofy.
real goddamn
Yeah,
crazy.
It'd be like blue checkered pants and shit.
With them
Yeah,
dark-
because everything had to be everything in our school had to be navy blue, and it had to have our logo. So the only other thing you could really style was your accessories or your belt.
Yeah, you couldn't wear like no hoodie over it.
And then teachers would come and hem up students that didn't have a belt
With a zip tie.
with a zip tie. Yes,
Dang.
bro. They would come and hem up kids
We
quick.
said,
Damn dress code, bro.
Yeah,
we had-
dress code violations, getting lunch detention.
Shit, we didn't have uniforms when I got middle school, so I got hit with the real world quick. I didn't know how to dress myself. But shit.
He said, what the fuck you got on, nigga?
Yeah, we started wearing it, but we started doing something like when I was in 8th grade where you get we was wearing polo hard, like Polo Ralph Lauren. We was wearing the
Hey,
polos hard.
Don't wear the for that.
We put we'll put a Polo Ralph Lauren, the collar shirt over a hoodie. Make sure that the hoodie matched the polo, or at least the sign.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would rock that bitch.
Motherfucking,
You had to make sure it was Ralph
gotta
too.
be
They
actually-
would be
yeah.
checking
Had to
your
be
collar.
Ralph.
Is it Ralph though?
Because if it was USPA, we gonna come get you.
Hey,
They on your ass,
If it was
nigga.
USPA, we gonna come get you.
They be on you, bro.
You get your ass fired up. Oh my
What
god!
the fuck you got on?
Straight
That
cooked.
entire era, if it was not polo. It was
Aeropostale.
Aeropostale,
AE.
American Outfitters,
Supreme, Obey,
Supreme.
a bathing ape.
Yes.
That's
All of
that's
those-
like the Odd Future kids though. Like
Abercrombie fits.
Yep.
Abercrombie, all of those with the music at that time, like that's just what it
And
was.
if you couldn't afford them, hopefully you can
was a
afford a
bum.
Nike T-shirt.
Good luck, my boy.
You get anything Nike, you was straight, bro.
You was getting bullied quick.
I used to rock Adidas though. I swear to God, I went through an Adidas phase. I said I ain't buying that Nike shit. Adidas. I said Nike Elites. I had like these. I had like different colors of them. It was like Adidas socks, and they had like the stripes on the side. Them was I was killing that shit.
Straight.
I
I
was
didn't like Adidas at that
Doing
time.
that shit. I ain't give a fuck.
I don't know why.
They're like, damn, Paul, you got them new D Rose on. I'm like, these ain't D Rose, nigga, but appreciate you.
Exactly. They first started wearing them shit.
He did.
Nike was, and also
Yeah, he
Nike
sure
came
did.
out with all of those catchphrases, all of those graffitis that just had
Punish.
like hustle, loyalty,
That's my favorite one.
respect.
It says punish with a Nike shit.
Damn.
Just do it.
That's hard. I
have
might
to
need
do
that
it.
one.
I gotta find out when just walk around.
Might need that one.
Punish.
Punisher.
I like that.
Like, but yeah, see all of that at that time, like, but that influenced
By music.
everything. Was
Yo.
based off of that.
And then what's so funny is it just like changed. 2010 is like literally just went through like different stages. It was
2014 to 2016.
that was a whole different vibe, bro.
2017.
Yeah, that's when you started seeing jean jackets, bomber jackets.
I feel like
classic white
2017
tees.
from 2017 is literally 2017 has felt like the 2020s, honestly.
Yeah,
Like there's been no change.
yeah.
Since then, it's just been.
But 2014 to 2016 was different. Bomber jackets.
I think the turning point for 2017 was when Migos dropped. Shit.
Culture.
Culture
Yes,
one,
Culture
culture
Yeah.
one or
Culture
two?
One. Culture One. That was
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah.
Because once that dropped, that was in like January.
Yeah.
After that, it's been. The
This
same.
been different. It's been
Yeah.
the same.
But-
It's been
but-
the same.
No more deep fried pictures, bro.
Nah, but
Extra
but-
crispy.
But Young Rich Music too. All that shit had like Chinatown, Versace, Bricks, gosh, all of those
2017, that
songs
was
like it was just
That was Brown Paper Bag.
yes. Oh shit, Pipe It Up. Pipe It Up was
yeah, that
played
was 2014.
everywhere.
Yep.
That was 2014.
Every single word. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Like
Yeah, that's
Like, come on, bro. This is 20. Come on, bro. This is 2010.
that is the
Like,
fit.
stop it, bro. It was real deep fried out here.
real deep fried.
Deep
Right, yo.
Deep fried, bro.
fried. Oh
I got
my-
even worse, bro. I went the extra mile, bro. Crazy.
That be contrast, motherfucker.
Yo, please get these pictures. Hey, send those to me. I'll put it in the video.
Oh my
Contrast,
god.
bitch.
That's hilarious.
We going crazy. That's when I had a BlackBerry. Damn, what was the name of that phone? It was a BlackBerry, and it didn't have everything that everybody else had. So it did have this effect. So I used to just like turn that bitch up all the way and be like, bam.
This what y'all gonna get.
That's exactly what.
And that was hard.
Eyes hurt.
Here
now.
go with the polo and the hoodie. Straight like, oh shit, my sure you talking to me. My fault.
But that's real. That's what that time period was.
I forgot what app we had to download.
Fried.
See, but when you put that on the picture, everybody's like, "Yo, like, who is he?" And then you see, be like, "This is what he look like." Be like, "I barely see him."
Yep.
But that's the effect.
That was hard though
Here
back
you
then.
go right
That
here.
was tough.
Bam.
Yeah.
That's 2010s in a nutshell.
Yes.
Right there. I had the gloves, Nike.
The girls used to goddamn do that little twisted leg thing and shit.
the little silly bands they used to have back then.
Oh,
Hey, bro,
fuck.
Silly Bands was a time, bro. Silly
shit was
Bands
crazy.
was a time.
Players was making their money.
Players were making their brother, and everybody had a tech deck.
Yep.
Everybody had a tech deck collection.
Tell me I'm not that nigga, bro. I had the polo with the cargo, American Eagle cargo with the red Nike slides and the elites, bro. I'm killing them. I'm in Galveston, Texas. At this time, they had a seaweed problem on the beach, so it smelled like straight ass.
That boy really chilling.
Straight with the shades, bro.
Flex on the O's.
Not bullshit.
Was it Ralph?
Was it Ralph?
Of course.
As long as it was Ralph.
Was it Ralph? though?
Gotta see the horse.
Bro, the horse is solid. Don't play me. It's not even. It's not transparent, bro.
Horsepower. Horse.
Oh man.
Gotta be solid.
Hold
We
on.
talked
I got
about the
horsepower.
2010s. What about the 2000s?
I enjoyed the 2000s. I think because I was a little kid. We was little kids. We was running around.
It wasn't like
You didn't
we
understand
really.
what was going on.
But I will say this, man. Before Michelle Obama got in the office, my lunches was hidden, bro, at school. My school lunches was hidden, bro.
Fuck Michelle. No,
I ain't gonna lie, Michelle, you kind of fucked me up on that one.
The cookies used to be so big, and then they got so
Oh,
small.
gooey.
She wanted to benefit your health.
Nigga, we had nachos for lunch.
I don't give a shit about no baked Lays.
Loaded too.
want that?
Nachos. You had the lettuce. You had the damn tomatoes, little cream.
He said,
Beautiful.
"My lunch was everything to me.
I had 3 chicken nuggets after that.
took my lunch from me.
You took my lunch. I ain't gonna give a
Three
fuck.
piece.
I ain't never gonna forgive you for
Yeah,
that.
chimichangas and shit, bro. Oh my.
He really hurt.
I got a vendetta.
I don't like that shit, Michelle. I don't. I just don't agree with that.
I got beef with you.
We still fat.
Oh God.
It didn't help.
We didn't have no more beef after that.
Oh man. No.
Back to music though.
But the 2000s was cool. I mean,
That's the peak of music, though.
Yeah, because you always gonna go back.
That is the peak of R&B.
neo soul.
Bro, I went to R&B.
I think that was toward the end of the peak
I went
of
to this thing
R&B.
called R&B only last weekend. That shit was dope as fuck.
I should have went.
All
I would have loved
throwback.
it.
All
That's my
throwbacks.
favorite genre.
All throwbacks pretty much. I mean, they threw a little
Dude.
new shit in there.
Late 2000s, late 90s to 2000s. To me, that's the
They
peak.
Playing
Yeah.
the fuck out that shit, bro.
It wasn't the same after probably like Usher and Alicia Keys did their thing. Or
Yep.
Usher, Alicia Keys, and Beyonce did whatever they did in the early 2010s. It was just wasn't the same, bro. It has not been the same.
Maxwell.
Bryson
was still
Tiller got
popping.
hot off
Yeah,
of.
Maxwell.
Maxwell was still popping. Jill Scott at that time. Like
You had neo soul.
poetry.
D'Angelo.
Oh my god.
You had different subgenres of R&B going off.
Music so
You had dancehall and R&B coming together, making the hardest music you've ever heard in your life, bro.
2000s dancehall hit different, yo.
Sean Paul and Beyonce, Beanie Man and Maya.
Yeah.
It go on and on, bro.
All right, wait. Okay, real shit. Speaking of that, like, what do you think made Sean Kingston quick and dip? Because ain't nobody heard.
He didn't make no. He did not make. Because he didn't make nothing
was
genuine.
popping for a half second
He had-
in middle school.
He had
No,
good
look,
teen
look,
pop.
Beautiful girl was dope, and then like,
Nigga had one.
It was-
song, bro.
Shorty, I could take you there. Like,
This is the reason I feel like Sean Kingston just flashed. You a Jamaican artist. What do we want to hear?
Dancehall.
that dance hall.
What was he singing?
Wow.
Doo-bop.
Music.
This nigga singing doo-bop.
Yeah.
We ain't sung doo-bop as a people, as black people. We haven't sung doo-bop since 1946. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Then we got CeeLo Green doing it too. So what?
Yeah.
We want to hear you. Tell me what the fuck you in your pussy hole, me. We want to hear that.
But Sean Paul was doing that, so he had to be like, I'm gonna do something different.
Fuck that.
Bro, you Jamaican, we don't give a fuck. We want it all, bro.
Busy.
Oh man, rhythms. We can go in a whole different discussion about rhythms. That's crazy.
And one thing I noticed too
excellent.
that's different is like with dancehall, it's okay for everyone to hop on the same track, whereas hip hop, that's like
Oh, in American music, because of copyright law and all that, it's no. But in Caribbean music,
yeah, like everyone.
you make
on
a
the same
rhythm,
beat.
they gonna get on that.
Everybody getting on the song.
Man, Get Busy.
Yep.
That's the Wally rhythm. You got damn, what's the other one? It's a lot of songs made that.
Like Glue,
Like Glue.
Nothing to Go So. There's another one on that beat, right?
I got them right here. What am I doing? You got Sufferer by Bounty Killer.
Yep.
That's on that.
Don't play none. We gonna get copyright.
You got Galan Girl by T.O.K.
Mm-hmm.
You got Party Time by Danny English and Eggnog.
Okay.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of rhythms. Like,
Yeah,
that's really like the basis of reggaeton too. Reggaeton is only honestly like based off of like 5 rhythms, and they just after that they just evolved.
Because it's that same.
To me, the most used one is the rhythm they use for Murder She Wrote.
Yeah.
Reggaeton. That's the most used rhythm.
But it's literally, but that's why it's like it's hard, like, cause like I love reggaeton, but like after a while, like that same beat gets so redundant, and it's just like, look, I need you to come up with something different.
Reggaeton,
So-
I ain't gonna lie, like
With the beats or
if you
Yeah,
go through
like the beats, like the music and the vibes is still cool, but after a while, it's like, yo, you gotta come up with something. That's at least with trap music. Yeah, it kind of gets the same, but there's still, you could tell there's different varieties of the trap beat.
But I think it's different because it's like with American music or even like with trap music, you know, you kind of listen to the whole song, whereas with Caribbean music, it's usually more party music. So you really only listen to one verse and then you go into the next artist.
Listen
not
to
even a verse.
I really just enjoy the
percussive.
chorus, and then you bounce.
It's percussive in Caribbean music too. You go on that. You can distinctly every Caribbean genre. You can distinctly tell what it is just by the rhythm of it.
Yeah,
Salsa, merengue, bachata, reggaeton, dancehall,
Dancehall,
soca.
Dembao, soca.
They all
like,
they all different because they all have a specific rhythm
yeah.
that they go by.
Even gunman music is different than dancehall music. Like
Gunman dancehall, yeah.
yeah,
Skilla
gunman, Skang, Skeleban, like that
Masika.
sound is completely different from just regular dancehall.
Yep.
Like
I didn't throw Alpha beats in there too because it comes from dancehall.
yeah,
They all have their own specific rhythm. Like the kick and the snare is gonna do the same thing the whole time, but after that it's whatever. And that's how you know what you listening to.
Yep.
And I think that's dope. Sure.
shoot. So what are you trying to? What is your ultimate objective in your
Pay my student loans off.
In life, but in music.
in music?
You wouldn't understand that, huh?
Yeah, I don't make me.
No loans ass nigga.
Can we not? I don't, guys. I love
You ain't trying to struggle like me, huh, motherfucker?
I mean,
Bitch ass niggas.
I think
Was in the parking garage. What's loans? I don't know what that is.
Hey, man.
Fuck you.
hey,
You don't know what Lowe's is?
I think that God has put me in a
Shut
place.
the fuck up.
Man, thinking God and shit.
Together if we all.
How about you think God want to put my foot up your ass?
what makes us
Pay
come
my bills,
together.
nigga.
I think that, hey man, hey, the real enemy is the white man, and I think
Come in and give me this position. I had to pay for college.
Foursquare does not condone Alice's comment.
But my real fuck, I forgot you had that.
I have not used his buttons all day, bro. Like,
No, the real objective for me, man, it's changed over time. Like as you mature, everything changes. You know, one point in time, I just wanted to be, the best out there and whatnot. But they're just through everything I've been through, personal journey, all this. Like it's more like I just want to be the best that I can be. Like when I was a kid and before I even got into college, before I got to this point, I could dream about all this shit. But now it's like I can't even dream about nothing. I'm just working at it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like I just want to be successful. I want people to say that how much of an inspiration I was to them. I mean, all my friends from back home, they tell me all the time, man, like, oh, you made me want to start working out. You made me want to start learning a different language. You made me want to do this, do that, because I did it. I did all these different things just so I can have an advantage.
is there one particular like position in music that you would not mind staying in if it was the most lucrative? Like how we say, like some people Neo, like they make their own music, but they get more recognition for like songwriting. So what do you want to what do you hope to accomplish as far as like would you be okay with just being a producer or just a songwriter or just the artists themselves, or would you want to try to always do all of them at once to try to keep up?
So what I do now, man, is when I'm releasing these singles, you know, as an artist, as ThePabloRamon, but at the same time, it's not necessarily me putting out my shit. Yeah, it is for people to listen to, but I'm putting my shit out as a writer. I want people to be like, oh, he writes songs too? Well, this is an example of what I can do for you if you want to work together. So I got some stuff coming up. I'm going to get out the way. Then after that, I'm going to just solely focus on writing. Pitching out, doing demos, just solely focus on writing. That's where the bread is. That's where I want to be. If I can stay independent, maybe I get a publishing deal as a writer with a publisher. Songwriters, that's what you need to be trying to get to as well as a publishing deal. They're going to protect your music. That's how you're going to get paid.
Bars.
So, yeah, if I could just do that and just be independent as an artist, and that's straight.
Yeah, I do see that do be fucking people up. Like all of these, like when I think about all of these biopic movies of like the Whitney Houston one that came out, even like Straight Outta Compton, I saw that for real. Like with like the whole beef between like Ice Cube and
the rest of NWA.
You're right, and the rest of them, and it was simply because Ice Cube was damn near the focal point because all of this shit was basically coming out of him, but he was not getting a check. And they always highlighted Eazy-E and Dre, and they were the only ones that was always like the shining star. And I'm like, but it's a whole group. Why isn't the whole group getting paid?
Yeah. We gonna come through. Writing is important. That's why writing and producers, man, big time, big producers, bro. Some of them don't even have to get credits, bro. Some of them get paid by a song. Like whatever how many songs
Per song, you getting a check.
I've seen some where some get paid $100,000 a song.
Wow.
Writers, I write a song. Now hip hop is different from country music. Country music is if I write a song by myself, it's 100%. Same for hip hop and R&B. But let's say it's two people writing. Okay, it's 50-50. Now hip hop R&B, the producer automatically gets 50% of that writing share, and whoever wrote the chorus gets 25%.
What?
And the verse and the other parts are
It gets lower and lower.
25% as well. Now let's say you got like 5 writers and you got a producer on the R&B track. Niggas ain't getting no money. if you didn't write that chorus, bro, you're broke.
So
you getting a lot.
I'm trying to break down like certain things that might have like so let's just think of a song that might have like multiple. Okay, for example, God Did had like 3-4 artists on that song. DJ Khaled is always featured, even though DJ Khaled never like sings or raps or anything, but he's always on the song.
Does he even produce anymore?
I'm gonna look it up for you.
Yeah, look up God Did, because that song was played at the Oscars, and that song's been blowing up.
Yeah,
but like
Lil Wayne, Rick Ross,
and it has multiple artists. So and these are all, none of these are small name, like all these are big name artists.
This is everybody that is on the writers. So DJ Khaled already got 50% of this because he produces himself. Mm-hmm. So the other 50% is divided up. I'm gonna let them see how many people on this credit list, and you just probably see their reaction. This is how much the other 50% is divvied up between everybody else.
Yeah, I saw that.
You take out J. Khaled's name.
But really think about this though, bro.
Performed by DJ Khaled Friday. I don't know.
Wayne Carter. That nigga already got money.
Yeah.
Written by so many people.
So is it that you?
And they even have DJ Khaled's actual name.
Wow.
Instead of like DJ, because his name is actually like Khaled.
Khaled.
Yeah. That's the Middle Eastern.
Yeah. So
yeah, Sean Carter instead of Jay-Z. Like they actually have like their names.
So I was gonna say, so is it? I can see why you talk about the independent route and how important that is because of that. Like when you have more collaborators, you get smaller and smaller cuts of the money.
Yeah, but that's also the industry standard. I mean, even if you're independent, that's how it go.
Really?
I mean, independent is more about, putting that middle finger up to the label, though. The labels is the problem. Now, I get it. It's business. Like I said, I had took a class. I understand how labels work, so I understand it. It's business. But if you're an artist, I feel like if you just want to get a record deal from a label, how many biopics have you seen of artists and they get a record deal from a label, and then money comes up as a primary issue? It's a reason for that. I don't know if y'all want to keep that for after hours or if y'all wanted me to.
No, we'll keep that for the after hours.
Yeah, but it's a reason for that. So,
But even so, yeah. So wait, back up. So to just specifically for God did, who's getting the biggest check? DJ Khaled.
yeah,
Okay, and then followed by who?
I don't know who wrote the chorus.
You gotta really think.
Okay, hold on.
That's what I'm-
It's people on that written that are actually just straight writers.
Right. So let's go off. Let's go off that. So DJ Khaled gets the
50.
the biggest cut.
It's 50.
50
Getting 50 alone.
for what are his credits?
Making
Writing,
a beat.
producing. Okay, producing.
No, I mean producers automatically get writing credits in R&B and hip hop, but for making a beat, you get 50.
Okay, so producers get top cut. What's after that?
Chorus.
Okay, producer, chorus.
Chorus
I think
25%.
the chorus was done by Friday.
Chorus is 25%.
It's partially Friday and John Legend
So,
who did the chorus.
After that, so they split what 14 and a half. After that, it's 25%.
And then the main
everybody
verses
else
came
gets it.
from Rick Ross and Jay-Z.
This is 25%.
So 14 and a half from them.
Yeah.
It'll be 12 and a half.
12 and a half. My fault. I don't know why I keep saying 14. 12 and a half for everybody else. You good?
And that's just a fraction. Imagine like who knows how much that song itself is worth.
I don't know if
But then
Cali.
just to break it up. Like,
Nope, Cali's part of Bad Boy Records,
Yee.
so he ain't getting.
Nothing.
So even he's not even.
So he probably.
Did he
We
getting
the
that check?
best.
Yeah,
I gotta tell
Diddy
you. Well,
getting that check.
y'all don't know how. Yeah, y'all don't know how. I gotta tell you how the label works, but they probably got something. But
Diddy.
Because I'm thinking like it's fucked up. Like imagine like a song like
sure you got
said,
something.
a
It's
song.
also
If a
a
song
producer.
is worth 100K, and then at the end of the day you're like, oh, we made 100K. Look at all of us doing this work, and then they hand you, here's your check, $100.
Bitch, I kill you.
Like, where's my? Nah, I need a bigger portion. Nah. But that's
how
crazy.
label
That's
work.
just crazy to think about. But like,
mean-
that's why it's like, it's sometimes it's cool to have a song where it's just all class because that's basically what DJ Khaled's albums are all now. It's never just him. It's like or at least five
Was it
people.
ever him?
No, yeah. But even
welcome to my hood.
but even at that time, like when it was always
yeah,
him,
one of the niggas.
T-Pain, Ace Hood, Kanye West, like Rick Ross, like all of them were always eating off that song.
Kanye was producing his own shit too, and
Yeah.
produced for other niggas.
And so, that's even a whole bit. That's even a whole bigger debate that we could probably get into for after hours.
Yeah.
The whole like what Kanye is doing as far as like, because like that whole Donda album, like I didn't realize how much shit was really going on behind the album. Like songs being added on, taken off, who was getting paid. And everybody was going after Kanye saying, "Where's my check?"
The Andre
for this
3000
and that, and like the Andre 3000 shit, where like it got leaked and then they got taken off and then never got released on the album. Like.
They put it on the deluxe.
Yeah, like
It's a good song.
That's crazy. So to finish off, let's all kind of go into music that's kind of like shaped who we are. Like what either genre or certain artists that where you are today, you wouldn't be the same.
I wouldn't be who I was if I hadn't listened to. I mean, shit, Kendrick and Cole automatically in there. But as far as like who like each artist came with like a different personality. So like the Migos, that was local as it got. Like the local artists who made it in the state that we grew up in. Like that was huge.
There's a lot of them. Though. You got Outkast.
But I mean, yes, Outkast. But I'm talking about like in middle school and high school. Like
Formative years. Formative years.
yeah, formative years. I'm sorry, but because we can always say like Outkast and Ti and East Side Boys and Lil Jon and all them. Yeah, but like for our formative teenage to adolescent years, like Migos is a huge factor. So for when Takeoff died, like that shit hit, and I was just like, yo, like what? And so like I was definitely impacted by that. Or say Migos, Cole, Cole and Kendrick, shit, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, like, cause remember like all the stuff that we're talking about as far as like the 2010 to 2018,
Yeah.
that era was what made us. Like that era is what influenced our clothes, our style, our thought process, even like our slogans at that time. Like everything we used was based off of that. So yeah, so I'm always going to just refer to that era as what my influence was.
Interesting.
Go ahead, man.
It's on me?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, Alex did say some of my artists, but I'll have to add in like Tyler the Creator,
Mm-hmm.
Childish Gambino,
Mm-hmm.
College Gambino was huge at that time.
Count Basie. I don't know about that.
Count Basie used to
Big
work
band
with
shit.
Quincy Jones back in the day.
Yeah.
Count Basie. Ellington,
Miles Davis.
I get that answer like when people ask these questions.
Like that's more so like, you know, my dad used to play that stuff all the time. His dad used to play saxophone, and whenever he was in New York, he was like a huge musician. Not a huge musician, but you know, he was, you know, big in the area and stuff like that. So a lot of classical music, jazz music, a lot of that stuff has, you know, been in my life for like all of it. So and I typically, that's my go-to to keep me grounded. So I can definitely say that's something that's really been built into my life and built into my personality. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got. Shit.
Jeff?
Usually I go last, but since we have a guest, I'm gonna let him go last. So, I would say I honestly grew up more on '90s and 2000s R&B and dancehall and soca a lot. I didn't get into hip hop until like middle school and high school, really. So, yeah, and I used to like really be more into the lyrics. So like, not that I was like an elitist or anything, but I didn't like the trap sound because of the shit they was talking about. I liked more like conscious shit at the time.
Above you.
And like my favorite hip hop artist
all beneath
of
me.
all time is Capital Steez. Because if you know me personally, you know I'm a very spiritual person. Talk about like third eye and, you know, like chakras and all that stuff. And Capital Steez really put me onto that. Just a 19-year-old from like, you know, Brooklyn talking about all this deep stuff. And I was like, and even if you listen to his stuff now, it's like insane about how aware he was at that age, bruh. So it's like that really got to me. But once I got to like high school and college, it was really more just like the energy of it, of the music, not necessarily the lyrics. So even like house music, you know, even like '90s house music I listen to, or like, you know, nowadays like Hey Tronada and shit like that. I like that type of music. But as far as like, you know, what shaped me, obviously Capital Steez, but more of just the energy that I want to be around is just more chill music or hype as well.
Lupe
Like a chill, you know, K Tronada, like I said, dance hall, soca, you know, Masha Montano and all of that. So
Hey!
yeah.
Right.
Afro beats as well. So I like more cultural music now. I've noticed that, and like house music is what I listen to more.
House music, yeah, look.
Damn. I guess when I was a kid, I don't know, bro. I just saw, like I said, music videos really inspired me the most.
Video vixens. Look at them, like, damn, I want to be right next to you too.
Like the Green Light music video of John Legend, all the little Neo music videos, like the music videos back then really inspired me to do music and do that. But I guess the artists that I got two artists, I guess. Pharrell made me creative.
Yeah. He does so much, has done so much.
I watched El Ganador. It's a story of Nicky Jam.
Okay.
You know, a legend in the reggaeton world. And that just, you know, I've always loved Nicky Jam, but that learning his story just kept me, you know, you got to keep your head down and keep going. So I'd probably say those two, Pharrell and Nicky Jam.
That's what's up.
Shots out, bro.
And I now probably listen to more reggaeton, though. So more modern music is to reggaeton.
Yeah, today
Reggaeton
now,
killing it, bro. I'm sorry.
like we were talking about like the music that was popping at that time that like influenced us, but now as I've gotten older and like now I listen to more cultural music now than listen to just like regular like American like hip hop or trap music. I listen to way more dancehall, soca, Afrobeat, reggaeton, bachata, merengue.
But that's also because, like, 2016, 2015, when we started going to college, like, popular music was using like a tropical sound to it, and it's still to this day.
Drake easily was, even from Views, like all of those. I need to understand.
Or that song "Be a" with Bad Bunny back in 2018.
Yeah. So and also a lot of artists from the islands and from anything beyond like the borders of like Mexico. So all of the islands, Jamaica, Cuba.
They're the biggest artists in the world right now.
Absolutely.
The biggest Bad Bunny's the biggest artist in the world right now.
He can fill a stage.
Didn't he just say he got listed as like number one, like most listened to?
He is
Most listened to artist right now in the world.
Honestly,
he's packing out stadiums on
He's
this
slick
tour,
doing Michael Jackson shit right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Slick.
As far not
I gotta
as far
see a
as the
video.
influence,
I gotta see a video.
but as far as just
out of a
his
hotel
touch,
room.
his reach,
His
he's
reach
going.
or his performances.
He's
like
going.
Michael
He's
Jackson.
doing shows in
Talking about his
Istanbul, Turkey,
Okay,
and,
reach.
and
Okay.
going to stadiums and selling out packed out crowds. They don't know what he's
Everybody
saying,
knows who Bad Bunny is.
but
He sold out.
Same with Michael Jackson. Motherfuckers don't speak English. They're like, Michael Jackson!
hey,
Yeah.
And you are not a clone.
yeah, like,
And they bitch singing the fuck out that song.
yeah. But it's going to be the same that Bad Bunny. Oh, that's the Bad Bunny.
I love Bad Bunny. I love the how much to I love that song. God.
Yeah, it was crazy because I used to think that like I thought that like K-pop was making a bigger run than Bad Bunny was.
No.
But Bad
That's the
Bunny is
thing.
still taking because I mean
Reggaeton
K-pop
has-
is still getting really popular,
I
but
think K-pop is his own subgenre, but as far as like popular music,
In
Bad Bunny's
America,
still there.
reggaeton compared to pay, because reggaeton when we was kids was popular. It was
Yeah.
popular.
Oh,
We did hear
definitely.
reggaeton when we was
about
kids.
K-pop.
Daddy,
Yeah,
Daddy
that-
Yankee
yeah.
literally
Daddy
brought
Yankee,
that.
Don Omar, we did hear them as
Yes.
Americans when we was kids.
Don Omar. Oh my god,
That's because in the clubs they was playing music to dance to, so it was common to hear soca and dancehall in the 2000s.
Reggaeton
Right.
dance, we heard
K-pop,
all that.
K-pop been
Regular
doing shit.
American-
It was on 106 in Park. You would go
Yeah.
home and see that shit on 106 in Park on
You're not
BET
hearing-
television.
You never gonna see. I was about to say you might never see K-pop on a
Fuck
BET
K-pop,
commercial.
nigga.
I would say even white people in the 2000s knew who Sean Paul was.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sean Paul. All right. I think it's a good stopping point right here. I mean, you just listen to the after hours, bro. We're gonna continue
Bro,
this.
we gonna continue to get into this, bro. Because I mean, as you can see, like music is universal, and no matter how you shape it, cut it, it's gonna touch us. It's gonna touch you in any kind of way, and it's
Whoa.
gonna inflict that pause.
No, it's gonna touch you.
Come on, man.
I was
it's
literally
gonna touch
thinking
you.
this nigga.
Come on.
Oh my gosh!
Pause.
He said it's gonna touch you.
It's gonna influence.
It's gonna caress
And
you.
yeah,
You're gonna feel it in your spirit.
Get you
and
all
it's going to
warm, hit you
make
with some hot oils on
feel
your back.
things that you've never felt before.
Just
You want some whack?
make some hot, sweet love.
okay, all right. Thank you for listening to the Four Scrub Podcast.
Yeah, make sure you
Pentagram.
like and share and subscribe.
And tell your homeboy that his shit is ass.
What?
We don't need no more rappers.
Follow me on all my socials at ThePabloRamon. ThePA. You know how to spell, bitch.
You know the
ThePabloRamon.
vibes. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till next time, we'll see you later.
Tell your homeboy shit ass, nigga.
But for real though, make sure you stream Pablo Ramon's music on all streaming platforms for real. Dope artist. We were listening to his music earlier. It's good shit.
Everything's will be in the bio.
Yes, it will be.
Link.
Quality, man.
Peace and
It's
blessings.
actually
and
very
anarchy.
quality.
Peace.
Tell your homeboy that this shit's ass.
You said what's up to the camera?
Stay undercover. Stay undercover, I'm stealth. My whole life I kept on waiting for shit. Had to learn to go get it myself. Yeah, I'll get this shit by myself. Yeah, I'll make a way for myself. Yeah, I see you got a new dude and that's cool, but I promise we fuck I won't tell. Yeah, know that you miss it, I tell. Because you still hit up my cell. So just let us out of ourselves. Cause I think I'm losing brain cells. Cause you're toxic, so toxic, still want you myself. Wanted that girl for some years now. Now she unbuckled my belt. And see that she like how I felt. I'm on a mission, no I cannot fail. Killer but not Freddy Krueger. That means I kill something else. Different is how I maneuver. I am like nobody else. A loner, so do not look for me, cause I gotta look for myself. I do what I did this shit for me. I don't live for nobody. Stay undercover. Stay under.